Hello traders, you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are going to be breaking down the time-based trading strategy. It is an approach that focuses on when to trade, not just where price is. Okay, so this method takes advantage of predictable market behavior that occurs at specific times of the day. Most traders focus only on price, price patterns, levels, and indicators, and those are actually good, right? These are great, but markets also move in time-based cycles. A time-based strategy looks for high probability trades during certain hours when liquidity and volatility tend to spike. This is especially powerful in Forex, where major trading sessions like London and New York create recurring patterns in price movement. Now, the Forex market operates 24 hours, right? But it is not equally active all the time. The Asian session is typically slower. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to add an indicator to the chart right now, just to, explain what I'm saying properly. Okay, let's just go down to a smaller time frame. Okay, now you can see the markets are categorized into different sessions, right? We have the Asian session, and the Asian session is made up of the Sydney session and the Tokyo session. The Sydney and the Tokyo make up the Asian session, right? And we have the London session, we have the New York session. Okay, so every day there is Asian session, there is London session, and there is New York session, of course, every trading day. Okay, now the Asian session is typically slower. The London session brings a surge of volatility, and the New York session overlaps with London for the highest activity of the day. So usually where we have the highest activity of the day is the overlap between the London and the New York. Okay, the overlap between the London and the New York is usually where we have the highest activity of the day. All right, so that is how the market usually behaves. Okay, so you have to pay attention. Not like you might not have volatility during the rest of the New York session or during the rest of the London session, but when we are talking about the peak of volatility, you might want to focus on the overlap between the London and the New York. All right, now by understanding the rhythm of these sessions, you can target the windows when price is most likely to make strong tradable moves. Two of the most active times in Forex are the London Open and the New York Open. Okay, these periods often see sharp moves as institutional traders enter the market and liquidity floods in. So now a time-based strategy might focus solely on trading during these windows. All right, ignoring the quieter hours to avoid low quality setups. Now, time-based trading is even more effective when combined with price action. For example, if you know the London Open tends to create strong directional moves, you can look for breakout patterns. All right, you can actually look for breakout patterns or pullback entries right after the London Open. Okay, so this alignment of time and technical structure increases the probability of catching a meaningful move rather than getting stuck in sideways price action. Now, one mistake is treating every time window the same. Just because it is a busy session does not mean the setup is valid. Remember, there is no strategy that guarantees 100% profit. No strategy out there 100% guarantees profit all the time. So do not assume that because you had of a strategy whereby if a breakout from an Asian session occurs, price is likely going to continue moving in that direction. Maybe during the London session, during the London Open, when you have a breakout from the Asian session, yes, it's true that you can get good profits from such a strategy, but you must always pay attention to the fact that not all setups will always be profitable. So always have that at the back of your mind. And just because it is a busy session does not mean that every setup will be valid. You still need confirmation from price action. Very, very important. Another mistake is over trading by trying to catch every move throughout the day. Okay? Now, time-based strategies are about focus and discipline, okay? Not constant trading. If you want to be a time-based trader, you need to have discipline, all right? You need discipline. You must have discipline, okay? And you have to try to, avoid the temptation of over trading. Okay, if you want to be a time-based trader, try to avoid the temptation of over trading. Okay, you need to have a specific period of time when you come to trade. Perhaps during the London Open, perhaps during the New York Open, perhaps just during the overlap between the London and the New York. So once the London session closes, you are done for the day, right? So you need to have discipline and you need to have, that period of time when you only trade during the day. Okay, now you need to stick to your windows. You pick your windows and you stick to them. The time-based trading strategy is about working smarter. All right. And how do you work smarter? When you trade only when the market is most likely to move in your favor. Now, let me tell you something. You want to look for A+ setups, okay? You know what we call A+ setups? Look for setups that have the highest probability if possible, okay? Especially if you're a beginner trader, you want to look for opportunities in the market where your chances of success are higher. Now, it is true that there are going to be a lot of opportunities in the market and not opportunities are equal, right? So, especially if you are still trying to grow a small capital, look for opportunities that are almost guaranteed. Remember, there is no opportunity that is exactly guaranteed per se, but there is a reason why I said almost guaranteed. So at least there are some opportunities that when you see in the market, the chances of success are high. So those are the kind of opportunities you want to be looking out for, okay? Especially if you are still trying to grow a small capital. But if you have enough capital, then of course, you can take every opportunity that you find, so long as the opportunity still aligns with your strategy, okay? Emphasis on that, okay? So now, trade only when the market is most likely to move in your favor. Learn the session rhythms, okay? Focus on the high activity windows and combine timing with solid price action setups. So if you found this breakdown useful, click the like button, subscribe to the channel for more strategies that can improve your trading approach. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next lesson, okay? In the meantime, thank you for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy trading.